Vari-MU compressors are different from any other topology, known for being very musical, one of the first choices for vocals, acoustic instruments, but we don't find many in plugin form. Pulsar just released one, MU limiter compressor, and it sounds pretty good. Let's take a listen. Hello everyone, welcome back to MixbusTv. Hope you're having a great day. Before we start, check the info box down below for my mixing courses, a bunch of discounts and special offers on plugins, including the one we are looking at today, MU limiter compressor by Pulsar. Vari-MU design employs tubes to control the gain reduction stage. The input voltage alters the bias of the tubes, which results in a smooth, slower, harmonically rich style of compression. One of the main characteristics of Vari-MU compressors is the softening. There's no ratio control. The ratio increases as the input increases. This means Vari-MU compressors are totally program dependent. Even though we find controls for attack and release slow or fast, Vari-MU compressors tend to be slow, so more like a leveler. Some of the most famous and most used Vari-MU compressors in the hardware world are of course the Fairchild and the Manley Vari-MU. And the GUI of the Pulsar MU limiter compressor reminds me of that a lot, the controls too, but this plugin has some really nice features. So let's take a look. As mentioned before, we have no ratio control, but we have the usual suspect: threshold, attack, release, and output. And then the dual input. So for both channels, this control allows you to drive the signal harder or softer into the compressor. We have a mix knob for internal parallel compression, and then so many controls for the sidechain, which can be internal or external. We have one very unique feature, which is look ahead or behind. So we can put the sidechain signal, what the compressor will react to, ahead or behind. So we can have the compressor react before the audio event happens. The sidechain EQ sees a high pass filter and then a gain knob with the frequency variable and then a high shelf. You have monitoring options for output, sidechain, left channel or mono, right channel or sides. Very useful because this compressor is also mid-side. So without further ado, let's hear how it sounds. First few seconds, I can recognize the Vari-MU behavior of compressor. And the second thing I notice is it already adds a little bit of subtle color to it. So let's keep going. That is nice. I'm about 6 dB of gain reduction. It sounds so very natural. And if you pay attention how it brings up the low level notes in this guitar track, that is really nice. And the more you drive the input, of course, the more color you get. Really nice feature, the graphic representation for the gain reduction. You can have VU meter, as you can see here, but also the modern style gain reduction graphic. This sounds really, really nice. Let me try it on vocals, because Vari-MU are one of the first choices for vocals, as I said in the intro. Let's try it on Carly's vocals, amazing singer. You've seen her in the Cloud Lifter video. As you can see and hear, her vocal is very dynamic, so this is a perfect fit for a Vari-MU compressor. All right, let's take these pass here.
Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me your memory. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me your memory.
Let's drive the input a little bit.
Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me your memory I can use. And take me by the hand while we do what lovers do.
So it's extremely natural.
Hold me like I'm more than just a friend.
All right, that passage.
Hold me like I'm more
It's extremely natural, extremely gentle. I want to try it on a different vocals. We have Kia here. She was in the Cloud Lifter video as well. So let's start with default. Her vocals is also very dynamic in a very different way.
Underestimating all the rules I've set. I've been craving for Somali's acting strange, I call it funny. I'm trapped in illusion again.
Again, let's drive the input a little bit.
Underestimating all the rules I've set. I've been craving for Somali's acting strange, I call it funny. I'm trapped in illusion again.
It's nice on this particular vocal. The super fast release works really well.
I've been craving for Somali's acting strange, I call it funny. I'm trapped in illusion again.
Especially that passage right there.
I've been craving for Somali's acting strange, I call it funny. I'm trapped in illusion again.
We could back the threshold a little bit.
I've been craving for Somali's acting strange, I call it funny. I'm trapped in illusion again. I've been craving for Somali's acting strange, I call it funny. I'm trapped in illusion again.
There's a nice sheen on the vocal at the end of the phrase when the compressor is not working, and the color of it comes out even more. Really nice, because at this point we know that the color is actually program dependent as well. Again, very hardware-like. In mid-side, you can play with the stereo field. It's really nice. As we said before, a really good choice for acoustic instruments. Let's try it on a piano. Wow, on piano is really natural. Piano is not an easy instrument to compress. Let's try it also on a beat really quick. Yeah, it definitely adds a subtle color. It's not distortion, it's not obvious saturation, and a nice leveling glue to the material. I think a Vari-MU compressor is a good tool to have, especially because we don't have many in the digital realm. This was Pulsar MU limiter compressor. Link is gonna be in the info box. Leave your question and comments down below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.